Hi, so my name is Dheeraj Dheerajan. I am the founder and CEO of a company called Qneuro. What we do is we create educational software for mathematics using EEG technology. And I'm going to take the next few minutes to just kind of take you on a journey which is sharing our vision of what the future of education and learning could be. So we've all seen here at this amazing conference these tools for classrooms of the future, different platforms in which these are going to be implemented. I want you guys to take just a minute and just imagine with me one step beyond. So what if we are able to not just take behavioral metrics and performance data to show how and if somebody is learning something, but what if we're actually able to see into the organ of learning itself? What if we're able to see the process of learning, observe it dynamically in real time, and do something with that information? That's what Qneuro is all about. We know that brain imaging technology has been there for a while now, decades, in fact. We have fMRIs, we've got CT scanners, EEG, but these have been used in research labs, academic centers to show us and reveal very amazing things about how the brain learns information, even applied to practical real-world things like mathematics and those types of things. But are these practical? Can you wheel an fMRI scanner into a classroom? No, you can't, right? And these are seven-figure things. These, putting on an EEG headset like that is going to cost a lot of money. But we're all familiar with things like Fitbit, right? And this wearable revolution that's happened. What is lesser known is that this is also applied over the last 5 years or so to headsets and EEG recording devices that are out there for recording EEG data. Qneuro is myself with a background in neurology, paid attention to this, and we're looking at an application for this in the educational market. What we do, what is Qneuro? We create adaptive neuroeducational software to teach and assess mathematics. We use EEG plus data analytics to dynamically adjust gameplay to optimize learning. We're currently building out programs for grades K through 6 in mathematics, but this technology platform can apply to any subject and it can apply to any age range. We just started with a specific thing. Kind of selfish motive there because I have 2 kids in grade school and I want to get this product out there so they can actually use it. So what is the EEG component? This is what separates us. This is what makes us different. EEG gives us a real-time window into the brain and shows us the activity of the brain during the process of learning. So we take those parameters and we have dynamic adjustment that can be that's built into the game. And we are able to optimize the learning for the student by taking loads and measurements that are coming off the EEG, like cognitive load measurements, measures of engagement, frustration, coherence patterns within the brain to show which areas are activated, which areas are less active, and dynamically adjust things within the game so that it tailors the game for that particular person's brain state at that particular moment in time. We have an in-house lab. We've got neuroscientists on board. We've got educational experts on board. I myself am an MD and a neurologist, and we do primary-based research within our lab on learning and how the brain learns mathematics. Our design process is quite an interesting one. We base it off of Common Core state standards. We have in a room, we've got the educator, we've got a game design team, we've got artists, we've got the neuroscientists, and through this, it's a very collaborative effort to come up with these high-quality video games with good 3D graphics that can eventually port to virtual reality that have these parameters built in that we can adjust based off of the EEG input. We've currently got 2 applications that are out on the App Store, kind of soft release, beta testing out there right now. We encourage you to download it and to give us feedback. The full complement for 3rd grade will be out there, and we have pilot 2 schools signed up, and we're signing up a 3rd and a 4th probably very shortly, which will be starting this August, towards the end of August. Finray's Math Lab and Math Core are what you would look for if you just search Qneuro in the App Store. That's where you'll find it. I want to play for you a very short video, which just kind of puts all this together, and I think we've just got about enough time left for that.
Learning new material can be one of the most difficult experiences in a child's life. Often teachers are faced with trying to individualize lessons for 30 or more students at a time. Adapting lessons, differentiating instruction, and truly personalizing education is a daunting task. At Qneuro, we have brought together experts in education, neuroscience, and gaming to harness the power of the technology of today for more efficient learning. Using readily available EEG devices, our applications monitor brain activity as students are learning. Imagine being able to tell what is happening inside a student's brain as it occurs. Imagine knowing the exact moment a child becomes frustrated, focused, bored, or engaged with a lesson, and having that lesson dynamically adjust in real time to meet that student's needs. We are committed to developing learning experiences that reduce the cognitive load and stress of the learner so that they may more easily focus and enjoy the learning process. All of this happens in the background without the need for the student to do anything more than use the EEG device. Based upon the data that is received, our application adjusts the learning environment to effectively change difficulty, learning tasks, modality, and pedagogical approaches. We are constantly updating our applications based upon research to ensure the learning experience is engaging and fun for each student. Each lesson is built directly from the Common Core State Standards for Mathematics. Our constructivist approach uses scaffolded instruction to help students grow in their zones of proximal development. The goal is to strengthen learning experiences while reducing factors that hinder efficient learning. At Qneuro, we imagine smarter learning, preparing the learners of today for the world of tomorrow.
Visit our booth in the Tomorrowland section, and if you're interested, you can learn more about it there. We have some demos there. Thanks.